Back. Woo!
Woo
so,
woo!
so thank you all for joining us. We are back. We are excited to have to announce that the Workplace Wellness Hour is going to be back starting September 18th. So cannot wait. Sumana and I are very excited, but Sumana and I have been taking a little summer break, haven't we, Sumana?
Yes, the summer break has been nice, but we missed everybody, so we can't wait to come back.
Exactly. We're excited to come back. It's not like after school when you had the summer break and you were like, I don't want to go back to school. No, Simone and I are excited to come back for Workplace Wellness Hour. So, but we're here today because we wanted to sit there and just let you know that we're back, but also let you know what to expect. Simone and I, we talked over the summer and we really put some thought into this. We wanted to make sure that this season really was just enhanced from before. And so we want to make sure that we listen to you. So first and foremost, let us know in the chat where you're joining us from, and let us know any topics you would like to see us cover. We're going to share some of the things that we're going to cover, like the next topic for the 18th, but we're also going to share some things that you might experience differently because we want to make sure that the experience that you have is the best possible and we want to improve from last year, ideally. So there's going to be some things that we're going to share here, but we wanted to say thank you to Ken and Jackie for joining us, and Chris. It's great to see you all. But please feel free to ask questions in there. And I'm told Samana I'm gonna have to put my glasses on to read these comments. So, but
That's okay. See, I knew your vibe. That's why I put my glasses on because my eyes were super dry today, and I'm like, I know Felipe is probably gonna wear his glasses. I kind of sensed it, Felipe. I knew it.
Thank you. See, you got my mind. You read my mind. I love it.
I got you back. I got you back.
Well, yeah, and Elaine. Oh, it's great to see Elaine here. All these friends we haven't seen in a while. I love this. I'm excited to see them, in the audio and hear from them. But Jackie, let's see. First of all, let's see. Ken saying hi to Chris. I love when people interact. Jackie, Felipe, what a video. Oh, wait. What are you not just looking at? I'll pick for a change. Okay, yes. Exactly. A video instead of a picture. And that's what I think is neat about the lives. You get to see us a little bit more personality. You get to see that someone and I are real people.
We're real people.
We actually exist. We're not AI. So, but it's great to see Chris is in the Chicago area, and Elaine, it's great to see you again, obviously. Ken, you're in Sugar Land, Texas. I love it. Just southwest of Houston. And everyone's saying hello to everybody else. I love it. So, listen, definitely put some questions in chat for us, but we wanted to kick it off and just let you know some things to expect. So, Samana, why don't you share with everybody a little bit about, first of all, what did you do this summer? Let's go into that first. What did you do this summer? And then we'll dive into the topics of what they should expect.
100%. And while I'm sharing my story, the folks, if you guys are watching, tell us your highlight of the summer as well. We're really excited to kind of learn from you about your summer activities. I don't know about you guys, but here in Calgary, Alberta, which is where I'm from in Canada, the leaves are already starting to become yellow. The fall vibe is already kind of out there. So it's a little bit kind of weird for me because I'm like, why is it already fall? But it feels like fall. Summer, Felipe, was great. I had such a fun summer. I went on a lot of hikes. I went to the lake, we went swimming, we had tons of barbecue events with friends, lots of dinners. This Calgary Stampede was also a big part of, this is my first summer back in Calgary after leaving Calgary for many years. So I came back here and this was my first summer back in Calgary with my partner. So we got to do some Calgary Stampeding and lots of food, lots of friends. The summer, it was also a little bit weird because there was a lot of forest fires. I don't know if you guys have heard in the news. We had a lot of forest fires here in Canada. So a couple of our activities were sort of canceled because the fires were just too bad. But, it's just been fun. It's just been fun to kind of decompress, but also focus on work, but enjoy, biking, running, and just doing things outside. So it's just been very nice for recovery and for detachment. So oh, we lost Felipe.
I was playing around with the. I should have spotlighted you earlier. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
But it sounds like you had a great summer. I mean, yeah, obviously the wildfires are horrible, and I mean, we felt that down here. Obviously in the U.S., it came down to D.C. and New York, and all the areas. Hopefully, I mean, I know they're still burning right here, right? But they're getting better.
In British Columbia there's still quite a few things happening there. But in the beginning of the year, it was really nice, and we did get a couple of nice kind of days. But it's just been like smoky and can't really do a lot outside. But I can say that this has been one of my best summers ever. So I'm actually really, really happy.
That's awesome. Well, I like hiking too. I will say I did very little hiking this summer. I'm going to share some. I'm going to show you the happy moments of the summer. Most of it was happy. One thing that was not so happy, but it's actually, I think, a topic for workplace wellness. So I'm going to save it for that. Yeah. But one highlight of the summer, one of the highlights was we rented an Airbnb. We always like to do this and get near water, because renting a place on the on the water on that beach gets really expensive. I mean, especially when you go to the beach, it's nice to be, just a short walk. But if you want to be right in the water, it's costly. So we like to find a lake or a river and just get a nice place where the kids can come. I call them kids, but they're on their 20s now. We can bring the dog, and we want to be able to fish, go in the water, swim, boat if we can, a little boats, canoes, whatever, and just relax. And we got a chance to do that. This great little place in Southern Virginia. And one of the funny things was that, it was like an alcove part of the river. Like the river had this little area, which was huge. And there's only like 5 houses on this little, like, it looked like a lake. And so we went out there in canoes. We did some fishing, crabbing. But my dog, Copper, which anyone who knows me loves, I love my dog, Copper. He is actually not normally, he's a poodle, not normally known for being water dogs. But I decided, let me see if he goes in the water. He doesn't mind the water, but he's not excited about the water. Well, I was like, let's see if he freaks out when I go up by myself. He wanted to get in, but he wasn't like, jumping off the pier. So then I was like, all right, let's see if he gets in the canoe with me. He got in the canoe and sat down, and we just went out into the water, and he just hung out and relaxed. It was like the nicest thing in the world. We got on the raft later on. He climbed on the raft, and it was a blast. And so he definitely was a fun time to relax with, all the adult kids. The best part, the adult kids cooked every meal every day for a week. Like, my wife was like, wow, like this is a whole new experience. I'm not used to this. So, all right, well, that's a little catch up about our summer vacations, and I'm sure we'll share some more little happenings that happen throughout the summer in the audio rooms. But let's get into some of the topics. What can people expect, Simona, when they come into the Workplace Wellness Hour for season 2?
I'm actually kind of reading some of the comments as well, and I'm enjoying all the comments. Thank you so much, everyone, for kind of popping into our LinkedIn video live, which we have never done before. But, Felipe and I were like, let's kind of start this session, the intro to season 2, with us just building this community with you and showing you that we are real people. And when we are doing our audio session, it's exactly the same thing. We are here sitting in front of our computers with our headsets on, our cameras on, and we are here to sort of just talk about all the different things. So last year, we've done over 20 shows. So last year, every other Monday. So our schedule isn't going to change. We're going to still keep the same schedule. Every other Monday night is going to be Workplace Wellness Hour. It's part of the Workplace Wellness Collective, which I am the founder and CEO of that company. And we do multiple different shows, and the Workplace Wellness Hour is one that I do as a collaboration with Felipe. There's other ones that are also on our website that you can go check out, the workplacewellnesscollective.com. That's where all the information is. But last season, I'm just kind of looking on our media center here. We talked about resiliency. We talked about fostering workplace connections. We talked about upskilling, which was a hot trend on TikTok, and we brought that to the surface. Everybody loved that. Quiet quitting. We talked about how can financial wellness. Quiet quitting was huge. Last fall, around this time was when quiet quitting was kind of surfacing, and probably by November, December, it just started to fizzle out. But we did talk about that. Rage applying. We talked about mental health in the workplace, financial wellness in the workplace, which, Felipe, I know that's sort of your vibe. Now, in our second session, we still want to keep our second season, I would say, we still want to keep all the domains of workplace wellness, but we want to give you some of the topics that you have asked for. For example, how do we create a culture of wellness through learning not just psychological safety, but learning how we can enhance our wellness through multiple different domains, through physical wellness, emotional wellness, as well as learning about each other through social networking, which is a huge part of workplace wellness and our overall wellness. The other
we'll still touch on financial wellness too. We'll always touch
we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some new topics. For example, there's this new topic that is not yet trending, but I guarantee you it will, is, the time off tax, where when you take a vacation, when you come back to work, you are overburdened with a lot of work and stuff like that. So how do we sort of be productive in our home environment or our office environment while still maintaining our collaborations with our community and our work colleagues? We also want to talk about a little bit about productivity and how do we design and optimize the way that we work, because it isn't just about workplace wellness and following the strategies to reduce your stress and burnout. It's also about figuring out what works for you, because what works for Felipe isn't going to work for me. I'm not a very high energy morning person. I don't think Felipe is either. I don't think we're both morning people.
I get up early, but I'm not active and alert as I am at night.
Yeah, that's generally my vibe as well. So there's a little bit of that about just figuring out what works for you? How can organizations help us? How can leaders help support us? How can we identify for ourselves what are some, optimal hours and ways to work to keep our stress levels low, and so we can optimize the way that we work. So those are just some examples. And Felipe, I don't know if you want me to talk more, or do you want to share some of the other ones
Well,
that
no,
we talked about?
some of the things that we're going to share is, we want to make sure that you obviously have some takeaways too. We recognize that there are things sometimes that we've shared that maybe you wish, like, oh, I wish I'd written that down. So we're going to give you some takeaways so that at the end of the room, you have something that you can take with you and remember some of the highlights. We also are going to have some guest speakers. I mean, Sumana and I have some wonderful experience. We've been around some amazing people, but we don't know everything, and we want to keep on learning ourselves. So we're going to bring some wonderful speakers in to learn from and hopefully share some experience with you so you can learn from them as well. But if there's any of you out there that are passionate about workplace wellness and want to share some insights from your perspective, let us know. We'd love to talk to you about it because that's something that we definitely are excited about. I want to do some shout outs to some people that I see in the chat here, which I need to put my glasses on again. But I think that Marcia, is one of our favorite people. That she is just been one of our regulars. She's like one of the OG people that joined us, I feel like. And Marcia actually has her audio room purposely opposite of ours, and it was so just, it tells you what kind of person she is. When we said we're doing our room today to kick it off, she's like, oh, she'll change her room because she needs her workplace wellness hour. And I love that you said that, Marcia. That meant the world. But don't change yours. We're going to keep it in the same schedule. This is the only one that's a little bit off. And check out Marcia's audio room right after this one in about 17 minutes. So I think it's in 17 minutes. I think, Marcia, or is it 8:30? Let me know. Hopefully I'm not wrong. And Nick, it's so great. Nick just invited me to her live on Sunday, and we just met recently. And she wrote, what was the thing she wrote? It's the first time she gets on here to see me, and I'm doing a live. So hope that didn't scare you, Nick. I know the audio saves you from all of this, but and then it's great to see. Let's see, Angelica. Hola, mi amiga. It's great to see you as well. So we have some great friends here. So some new ones and some old friends.
I want to read. I do want to read one comment here from Jackie. She said to Nicole, she was like, she says, I was like, whoa, this is not an audio room, haha. And Felipe has way darker hair than I thought, and his background is in yellow.
Wait, did you think I have all gray hair? Is that what you're trying to say, Jackie? Wow. Good Lord. Someone said to me the other day, I forget who it was, my hair was parted to the side, and they saw my LinkedIn picture, like, is that a really old picture? I'm like, no, that's like 2 years old. Why? They're like, you look really different. I'm like, older or younger? He's like, I don't know, different. And I changed my hairstyle back.
Oh, that's so funny. That's
I
so,
won't
because
tell you-
people
I won't tell
haven't
you-
seen us, right? People haven't seen our faces,
Exactly.
and this is like a brand new experience.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe if y'all like it, maybe we'll do one like once a quarter. Who knows? It go every fifth audio room we'll do a live. But let us know if there's any questions you have for us right now. But again, the other thing is special guests we're gonna have, guest speakers. We're gonna have the takeaways for you so that you can have some stuff like that. But we also want to make sure that we keep you engaged. So one of the ideas, which I'll be honest, I haven't fleshed this out yet, and we talked about it briefly, Swan and I, but I don't think someone even knows I'm going to bring it up right now, to be honest. But no, but in putting some level of a fun factor. I'm always about, when you're learning and sharing information, put a fun factor in there. So I want to do some kind of game, like every session or every room. What that game looks like, I'm not quite sure. I have like 3 or 4 ideas. Anyone that knows me from Hyatt or from my current employer knows that I always find a game to make it fun, and not like a lame game. I want like a fun game that's quick, easy, but who knows? Maybe we'll even have some prizes.
Oh yeah, 100%. And going back to the fact sheet or the summary thing that Felipe was talking about, this is something brand new. So some of you know that we do replay or post the audio on the Workplace Wellness Collective Media Center. So even right now, if you guys go to the media center on the Workplace Wellness Collective.com, all the previous shows are there for you to listen. But I know it's a lot of content. There's a lot to listen because our shows are supposed to be 90 minutes, but sometimes they do go over. But the fact sheet or the summary that Felipe is talking about, that is brand new. Like Felipe said, we want to give you something, because last time we did a little poll, a lot of you said that you come to Workplace Wellness Hour to learn and to develop, which is fantastic. I love that you come to learn and develop. And I honestly learn and develop from these conversations all the time. But we do tend to forget some of the learning. So what we want to do, and Felipe and I, this was Felipe's idea, by the way, we want to put together like an infographic of sort, just like a summary sheet, which we can, I know that it'll be available on our website later on, PDF document every session. You guys can download it. It will have, what we talked about, what were some of the key discussion points, and then what is something tangible that you can then print out, put on your social media, on your Instagram stories, on your TikTok, take it to your boss, for example, and show them that this stuff works. So that's one idea. The other way that we can share these takeaways with you is to do something like this. Like Felipe said, maybe once a quarter, we pop up and do a live, and we just walk through the summaries and just do like a recap of maybe 2 or 3 sessions as a combo. So tell us in the comments, what you're kind of vibing, and we're happy to do whatever works for you. This is a community experience in a way, and we work for you, and you're the people that we show up for.
And I added the link for the Workplace Wellness Collective. You go there, and then I said Media Center right after that. Click on the Media Center, and it will show you exactly what you mentioned. And all our past audio rooms are there, so you can listen to them. I gotta say, I went to check one out, and next thing you know, the whole hour went by, and I felt like I was in an audio room, and I forgot that it was my own audio room. It was very weird. I didn't understand why I listened to it so long. But hola, Rocky. It's great to see you. It's always wonderful to see Raquel Flores, another person who invited her and Sia, invited me to their live, and that was fun. And that was actually one of their other guests, Pandit Dasa, I think it is. He just is such a brilliant man. He wrote a great book. But we're all talking about workplace wellness. It was all around workplace wellness. So maybe one of them come over for a guest. Who knows? We'll see. But I love what Rocky and Sia do. They had an amazing show, and then Mike, with Hounds of Business, they do amazing work. So it's always great to see all of them. That's why I love this whole community. I really love how it just grows, and everyone just supports each other. So
yeah.
What else? Anything else you want people to know about?
I guess the one thing that we were talking about sort of over the summer was that, we do want to bring, I know you guys love listening to our voice. You like listening to me and Felipe kind of banter a little bit and have some fun, but we do want to bring in some such special guests to the show, people who are passionate about workplace wellness, workplace culture, mental health and well-being. How do we develop a sense of belonging in the workplace? All of those domains of workplace wellness. So if there's a person that you follow on LinkedIn or even on Instagram, and you'd like to recommend them to us, if you go to our website, there is a form that you can fill out just to get in touch with us. Fill out that contact form and give us your recommendation. Referrals are great, recommendations are great, and then one of us can follow up with the person and see if we can bring some new people in. I know we did a couple of sort of guest speaker shows last season, and those were really well received, but we do want to bring in a spotlight new podcasters, new people with ideas, people who want to talk about diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. So if there's recommendations, the best way to do it would be to just, go to the website and just, fill out that little form, the contact us form, versus DMing us, because then that's all streamlined and allows us to kind of manage the work that we're trying to do and to bring in the right people and to the spotlight here.
Yeah, I think it's exciting, and definitely let us know, because for us, that's how we're going to all grow and continue to just really make this something that is sustainable for the future, because workplace wellness should never go away. It should be part of everyone's culture. But I was just reading the comments here, and it's great just to see everyone here, and I'm glad you like the suggestions. We want to hear from you all, because again, you are the ones that come to the room and make the room just that much more valuable. Elaine says that she likes the videos to discuss the takeaways. Maybe after each one we evaluate, and if there was something that we feel like, we didn't get a chance to really wrap this up and with a bow yet, maybe we go on a live and kind of do like, hey, this is the part 2 of that on a live, just to share some of the takeaways that we didn't get a chance to review. And Lance, you're very kind. I look young. I appreciate that. maybe I needed to update my LinkedIn photo because everyone expects me to look so much older. And by the way, I turned off the air conditioning because it wasn't that bad today. And I'm like, I don't want the unit making noise while I was on the live, right? I'm like sweating here.
Oh no!
But there is one guest that wants to make a quick appearance and say hello. That is a little shy on audio, but on video he likes. So hold on one second.
Oh, I love it. You guys are gonna get a special treat with a special guest that's gonna come and say hi to us on LinkedIn Live, which is super exciting because we have never done that.
Now, he's been on live before, and he actually gave Leah, who wants to interview him, but he's actually been interviewed on lives before, because one time when I was in the backyard doing a live, I was in the green room waiting to speak, So I stepped away. Well, Copper jumped on my chair while I was in the bathroom. They saw that he was in the green room, so they made him go live, and they were just talking to him. And all of a sudden, the only thing that made him jump away is when they're like, "What did you chase? Balls?" And they hit squirrel. And with his squirrel, he ran. All right, you want to get down now? He's sitting on my chair right now. He's actually on my chair right now, sitting down. So
Wow. Hi, Cooper. That is so adorable. Copper.
Everyone thinks it's Copper, but Cooper, but it's Copper.
It's Copper. Right. Okay. Hi, Copper. I love that name. So cute.
All right. So he says hello now. For all of you who ever wonder, when I talk about Copper, here he is. He's always right here by my side. I can't believe he's sitting in this office chair, like this round moving office chair. I can move him around if I want.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, go ahead, get down. Go ahead. Come on, get down.
Bye, Copper.
Say bye.
Thanks for popping in.
Bye. All right, get down. Aww. Dude, come on, move. There you go.
Daddy's got to work.
So so I'm excited to see what everyone does as far as topics and as far as guests. Again, let us know. Don't be shy, please. It's Simona and I. Do not be shy, and we want to make it fun as always. So we'll hit hard-hitting topics, but we'll also make sure that we can keep it light. We don't want to trigger people and make it that negative, but we do want to make sure that we're addressing serious issues. So let's see. Well, thank you for the cute comments. Copper's gonna get a big head now. And so what did Angelica say here? Felipe has reverse real estate agent photo. They're usually 30 years old.
Okay, Felipe's getting like totally like.
I definitely did not put my photo. Well, I look. I appreciate you. I do think that my photo is probably more appropriate for my age of what I look like, because that's how I really am. But I do. You all make me feel very young tonight, so thank you.
Oh no! I mean, I see Felipe, I guess, a lot on video. We've had lots of couple like meetings and Zoom meetings and stuff like that. So I know what he looks like, and I feel like, oh, the photo looks exactly like you. Nothing.
Thank you. Well, Copper's always a co-host. As you know, who was it? Jackie? No, it wasn't Jackie. Who said co-host? Oh, LinkedIn user. I don't know who that is, but
that's okay. You know what we should do though, and maybe in the audience, because everyone seems to be like roasting your photo. Maybe we should do like a Felipe roast every other month, every other like quarter. Like just pop up on LinkedIn Live and everybody roast Felipe. Yeah.
Okay. I love audios, but if the lives are going to be roasted Felipe, let's roast him. You know what? Even when we roast Mono, you're too damn nice. There wouldn't be any good material. You all have too much good material on me to roast. So, all right. So maybe where's Damon's? All right. Well, you know what? If y'all need to get roasted and have a good laugh, that's part of workplace wellness. I will take the bullet and I'll go for the roast. But I want specific people on that roast. Like Jackie would be a very funny person to roast me, I think, because she and I are very similar, and I think she would be like, okay, this would be funny, and it wouldn't piss me off, but it would be funny. So I'll make fun of him now, and she would know how to get me that way. She would know. Damien would be, I think, too respectful. He would try to roast, but he would be too respectful. Angelica, I'm not sure. Angelica, you could have a dark side. I'm not sure. So, but I definitely think we can have some fun. So we definitely will have some fun.
We can have some fun.
If you have some ideas about fun things we can do, let us know, please. All right. Any last thoughts, Simona, of anything that people need to know about where to find us? I mean, the Media Center, guys, please check out that Media Center. You know, Simona put a lot of work into that on the website to have those housed to the point where people actually go there and listen to them because they do miss our audio rooms. But it's also great to re-listen to it if you stepped away, you got interrupted to it. But they're easy to play. You can listen to them on your phone. You can do it on your iPad. So definitely check them out. And if anybody's not sure about attending a Workplace Wellness Hour, tell them to check out the website and check one of the past ones and see what they think.
Yeah.
And let's see. And thank you, Lance and Jackie. Yeah. Oh, yes, Jackie. Oh, that's right. Jackie and I are very similar, except we are complete opposites in food. Like she likes cooked vegetables. I like raw vegetables. You know, I'll eat sushi. She won't. And so it's like if we go to eat, we'll eat what the other doesn't like, and we'll be happy, and it'll work out. So, but
so you're not the one that's picking from other person's plate and sharing food. You guys are not sharing food.
Well, no, but if we get food, like if there's my plate, if my steak comes with cooked vegetables, she'll take my cooked vegetables. If she has raw vegetables on her plate, I would take her raw vegetables and eat her raw vegetables. So we don't like the same foods, but I think that would work out for us if we ever went out with people for dinner because we wouldn't want the same stuff.
No, there you go. That's amazing. I'm so happy. I've been loving all the comments. This has been a fun little LinkedIn Live. And you know what? Think about it, folks who are watching. And if you do want us to do something like this, it's going to be 30 minutes. We're going to pop in. So it's going to be the two of us, and we can do a recap of our, maybe a couple of shows. We can do like a 10-minute recap of 2 or 3 shows combined together. But the season 2, super excited. Lots of new topics, things that we haven't talked about before, things that have sort of surfaced over the summer that are important to bring to the discussion and teach you. This is still a learning and development sort of session. So when you come, we guarantee you'll learn something, but we also do storytelling. We do talk about a lot of, big topics that are a bit heavier, but Felipe and I, as you can tell, just even in this live, we keep things light and playful, but we do want this to be educational, and we want you to feel like your time spent with us was worth your time, because we know time is important, and we are going to keep our sessions to 90 minutes. And we're gonna, and that's Felipe's job.
So here's the other thing for everyone to be aware, so that we don't ever want anyone to feel like they're being shamed. We are going to be a little bit stricter about at the 1 hour mark, no more people up on stage, having people share, keeping the share to 2 to 3 minutes, those things. And we definitely want to make sure, because we're doing those things to keep it psychologically safe for everyone, but also to keep it respectful of time. Because as much as Swen and I love it sometimes if you go over, because everyone has a lot of questions, I don't want people to miss out on information because they were kind enough to respectfully block out time to attend that room. I want to make sure that we keep it to that time. So I think it's just a respect thing. So please know it's not any shaming of anybody. It's just us trying to keep it respectful for everyone else and have fun while we're doing it. So the roasting tonight is so I'm glad you enjoyed the roasting, Ken. And if Swana has her way, she'll have another one. So I'm excited about the 18th.
Oh, there's a question from Taya.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So she asked if there was past topics posted on TikTok. So they're on the website, but can she go to TikTok and no? Okay. So TikTok and LinkedIn, we don't have it recorded, but Taya, go to the workplacewellnesscollective.com, go click on Media Center, and you'll see them all right there. It's actually really cool. I will say my marketing team, when I started doing LinkedIn audio rooms for like mortgages, my marketing team actually said, that's a really good idea. We should start doing that when you do audio rooms with our mortgage team. Like, I'll let Simona know that she had a wonderful idea.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you to your marketing team. We are going, I know these sessions are a little bit long. So over the course of the year, some of those long sessions, we're going to take some micro learnings from that, and we're going to put some of it on YouTube and TikTok and other places, just so you have access to them if you don't want to listen to all of it. But like Felipe said, season 2 is a little bit different. We're going to do our audio. We're going to do 90 minutes, and we're going to do our fact sheet summary. And if there is an appetite for it, we will do probably a 30-minute, every other
roasting
quarter.
of Felipe, apparently.
Yes, and we'll do a Felipe roasting session as well.
No, but we definitely will recap it. I think that's a brilliant idea that Lane shared of like having something that maybe we didn't get a chance to finish, to kind of wrap it up and do it in live. And I definitely think, and hello to David Spinner, another member of the Workplace Wellness Collective board. David, it's always wonderful to see you there. And David might be somebody that comes up and shares, be one of the guest speakers we might have join us. So definitely let us know about that. And I don't know, I'm excited. But, Swan, I can't believe it's only been a year that, we started this. And I feel like I've known you for like at least 5 years. I really do. And it's like one of those things where it's when you have that connection of somebody that has similar passions, it's a wonderful thing. So thank you for bringing me along for the ride on the Workplace Wellness Collective. It's great to be part of it, and I'm honored to be the Director of Branding and Engagement, and I look forward to what this year brings, and I'm excited about the LinkedIn audio rooms with the Workplace Wellness Hour.
So, oh my God, hold on. Did I lose you? Am I still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Before you go, I do want to give Felipe a shout out. We're not going to roast him, okay? He's a wonderful gem of a human being.
Roast me.
No, we're not going to do that right now. We're not going to do that right now. But I do want people to give me a lot of likes and claps and congratulations to Felipe for being the top voice for HR, LinkedIn HR top voice.
Thank
that was
you.
Something that happened just like last week or just a couple of weeks ago. And, we're so proud of him, of all the work that he's done. He's always has the right messaging. He cares about people. He always shows up for the community, shows up for the collective. So if you're watching, please shower him with some love. Please shower him with some claps and give some likes on your LinkedIn, and give some hearts and thumbs ups, whatever you want to do, because I do appreciate all the effort that goes in behind the scenes for all the work that he does for the Workplace Wellness Collective. But I know from watching him do all the wonderful things that he does, he is everywhere and he's doing a lot of things, and also for the company that he works for. So I am just so honored to be a part of this collaboration with Felipe. It started off with just a LinkedIn message on LinkedIn to say, hey, does anybody want to talk about quiet quitting? Last year, this time, and now here we are a year later. This man is doing some wonderful things for the community, for taking care of people, and is the voice that we need for workplace wellness. And everything that he talks about, all the posts that he invests in, I am extremely, extremely proud of him, and I'm just so excited for season 2.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. But it's something I gotta say, you all are part of the reason why I love what I do. And the people at Signal Financial, honestly, they're the other reason. It's one of those things where if I wasn't able to do what I do best in the workplace I was at, I wouldn't be effective and I wouldn't enjoy it. And so that's one of the reasons why I love working there. It's a great place to work, but that's also why I love hanging out with you all, because I love doing what we do, the work that we do with Workplace Wellness Collective, and also just here on LinkedIn, just all the work that everyone here listening and watching, and all the people that we're connected with. Everyone does such amazing work, and that's the wonderful thing about this community, is that we can lean on each other, support each other, and learn from each other. So,
and before you go, do you want to share with us what is the topic for September 18th?
Yes.
And I guess our time.
All right. So, topic for December 18th will be how to get back into the groove and to work after being on vacation or after summer break, and just kind of getting that energy back, where you need that motivation. Sometimes some people come back motivated, some people come back sluggish. We're going to talk about some things you can do to help you get motivated and get excited about coming back after a vacation, and also things to do before you leave on vacation and things to do the night before you go back to work. So.
Yes, that's what we're going to do. September 18th, same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time for me, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Show up. We do 90 minutes post-vacation strategies and how to reintegrate back to work. That's our first session on September 18th. Felipe will post that on his page. And just like we normally do, attend, share, invite other people. And we're going to have the best LinkedIn audio on September 18th. I'm so pumped.
I can't wait. Well, thank you, everyone. Check out Marcia Lee's audio room that's happening right now. And we'll see you on the 18th. So we're not excited. DM us if you have any questions, but keep an eye out for the post for the first LinkedIn audio of season 2.
Wonderful.
Take care,
Bye, everyone.
Adios.
Bye.